Hillary's health. It keeps coming up in the headlines, and every single time we're dismissed as conspiracy theorists. Well, last weekend, Clinton coughed at a rally for almost 5 minutes. She took cough drops, she drank water, her supporters gave her what appeared to be even more medicine, and she could not stop coughing.
Marcia Fudge for hosting us.
And this isn't the first time it's happened. All the way back at the Benghazi hearing, she had a coughing fit. It happened on the campaign trail in January and February, too.
Persian Gulf. Excuse me. Too much to say. A lozenge.
The woman clearly has something wrong with her, but her cronies in the dishonest liberal media are trying to cover it up. It's not just the coughing we're basing this whole Hillary's health thing on either. Hillary Clinton's own husband tried to talk her out of running for office because he thought she was too sickly. A former member of the Clinton campaign staff said she sleeps 18 or more hours a day. She has some sort of weird, disgusting lesion on her tongue. She has men with what appear to be quick-release syringes follow her around wherever she goes. One of her closest campaigners and potential chief of staff, Huma Abedin, said in an email that Hillary is often confused. She's had 3 concussions in recent years that we know about. She needs the help of multiple men to walk up 5 steps. There are leaked emails where her advisors sent her information about trucker drugs to keep her awake. Physicians have gone on the record to say they believe Hillary Clinton has Parkinson's. Dr. Drew had his TV show canceled and was pressured using mafia tactics for saying he was worried about Hillary's brain damage. And the list goes on and on. And all the while, Hillary Clinton and her surrogates and the Clinton news networks and other liberal media outlets dismiss our concerns as conspiratorial, sexist, and baseless. Liberal media outlets like Think Progress run headlines like the origin of the Trump campaign's bizarre obsession with Hillary's brain. Yet only 8 short years ago, they were leading this charge to have John McCain's health records released, running headlines like, "John McCain must release his health records." Salon ran an article titled, "What's in John McCain's health records?" in 2008. But in 2016, they run headlines like, "The nonsense over Hillary's health." And then these people have the audacity to allege that Hillary Clinton has already released her medical records, which is an outright lie. Hillary Clinton released a short document from a physician, not her regular physician, according to many, saying she was in good health. Meanwhile, John McCain, 8 years ago, had to sit through an embarrassing closed session with reporters where he allowed them to pour over 1,500 pages of medical records. And why did they want McCain's health records, by the way? Because he had skin cancer decades prior and sustained injuries when he was held as a POW in Vietnam. No concussions, no mysterious coughing fits, no campaign staff saying she's often confused or sleeps 18 hours a day. It was because they were afraid he was gonna get cancer. And this is why the mainstream media has a whopping 6% approval rate. Nobody believes the lies anymore, and everyone can see through their biased reporting. By all observable measures, Hillary Clinton is very sick, very fragile. She should be nowhere near the Oval Office. I'll be shocked if she makes it to November. In fact, I'm sure the only way she could make it to 2020 is if she loses. The high-stress position would literally kill someone as fragile as Hillary. Meanwhile, Trump campaigns tirelessly. He recently had 4 hours-long campaign events in one day that necessitated him to fly all across the country, delivering hour-long speeches each time. He flies from New York to the Midwest to Mexico to Arizona all in one day and delivers an energetic speech at the end of it, of what must have been a 12-hour day. And at a time when most Republican presidential nominees from recent years would be conserving their energy and relying on TV and radio interviews in conjunction with their ads, Trump is canvassing the nation, leaving no rock uncovered. In doing so, He's branding himself as the picture of health. And Hillary, well, she's mysteriously absent from the campaign trails. And when she finally emerges,
Also,
it's not a pretty sight. And it's not someone I want having any power over my life, let alone someone I want in the most powerful position in the free world.